Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back on the channel. Hey, man, we're back. We got Quick Slice back again in the building. But we got 90 Day Fiancé in the building today, man. 90 Day Fiancé. I guess no more love is weird. Love is blind, man. What are we gonna do with y'all? But I kind of miss the 90 Day Fiancé. How about yourself?
Do you?
Yeah. I used to like the 90 Day Fiancé. Cause they stupid. They even more stupid.
They stupid?
Yeah.
I guess.
How you gonna... Never mind. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up. All these shows, honestly, I'd be like, I just want to know like the success rate with a lot of them.
I love you, Chi. What was it?
What was it?
Some chicken.
I love you, chicken. I love you, chicken. I don't know. That he was crazy.
Oh, let's go. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready? Let's get it.
Welcome back, everyone. A new season of Before the 90 Days just started, and I fear that we have a Colty 2.0 on our hands. If you don't know who Colt is, then consider yourself one of the lucky ones. Colt is a man who had an extremely unhealthy, codependent relationship with his mother well into his 30s. Take a look at his posture here. Notice how he's sitting like he's still in a high chair? Someone like this may be able to find a woman for some time, but once she sees you being spoon-fed applesauce by your mother, she may
applesauce by your mama.
Start to have doubts on whether or not you're the right man for her. Eventually, Colt rebelled. He grew his hair out and entered his teenage phase when he was 37. He stayed up late at night listening to nu metal and drinking Surge. This guy Forrest needs to be careful, otherwise he's going to be heading down Colt's path very quickly. He definitely seems like a much nicer person than Colt, and I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt at first, but I got about halfway through the first episode before this happened.
Do you remember when you turned 18, where we went?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we're going back there. This shop. Yeah.
The who?
Okay. Is this the little dance he does every time he's about to go to a shop with his mom? Does he have to do this little jig? Forrest is 32 years old and lives with his mom, or I think I should say his mom lives with him. I'm pretty sure he has his own job and he's self-sufficient. He just does.
Do we do a background check and check these folks out for real?
Boy.
This is not 32. Now, this might be 32 in the 70s and 80s, but this is not 2025 32. This is all very much so 42, 52. Well, you know what they say about some people. Some people age like wine, some people age like crack. It just whack.
Everything with his mom, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but he's gonna have to find somebody who's understanding about that. But I don't really know who would be understanding about this.
Maybe get her a nice purple little negligee. You know, maybe even throw in the little thong panties.
Is mom trying to coach him?
Oh my gosh, Mom. I'm gonna run off the road if I start thinking too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, God, can we please not do this? I feel like it's not that much to ask for.
He got mannerism like my cousin.
Don't start today, please.
I ain't saying nothing. I just said
he got
mannerism like my cousin.
Can't be that difficult to not do this. The fact that he's willing to walk into a place like that with his mom is pretty crazy because you know most of the people working there are going to assume that you're there with your partner. Aside from how weird this is to begin with, isn't that a conversation you kind of just want to avoid in general? Oh well, hopefully at least his relationship with his fiancé is somewhat healthy and normal.
I have security cameras.
Oh.
That my girlfriend Sheena pretty much has access to 24/7.
So yeah, look at that. There's his girlfriend right there. They've been dating long distance for 7 years and have never met in person, but they've at least met in the same way that a security guard has met an inmate. His girlfriend watches him from above all day, every day, just to make sure to make sure, you know? Everyone thought that Brandon was bad, but this guy is one-upping him. He installed cameras in his own home. Does anybody on this show realize that it's okay to be apart sometimes?
That's
in fact, it's a
crazy.
good thing to be apart. You don't
great
always have to
thing.
be in constant communication. At the same time, if they've been doing this for 7 years, there doesn't seem to be much stopping them. And honestly, on a basic level, on paper, these two seem to be a pretty good match, but we're only 2 episodes in, so anything can happen.
I know it might be awkward for some people to have their girlfriends have so much, control over their lives and be able to see them and talk to them all the time. But to me, it actually comforts me and makes me feel a lot better.
I like how they keep cutting to the security camera like that actually is his girlfriend. This is crazy. So she can like rotate the camera and move it around. Does she have an intercom set up so she can yell at him when he spends too much time in another room? I'm not trying to prejudge too much here, but it's just kind of creepy seeing that camera rotate over when he walks around the room. Even if they're not talking, is she just sitting there moving it around looking at him? I don't understand. Or is it automatic?
That's how my sister is. She got cameras all in her house. I'm like, what
I
you
think
need all
that's
these
just so
cameras for,
crazy.
bro? Your house ain't even that big.
Thanks.
If you don't trust somebody that enough, well, you can just
be. You gotta
I ain't gonna lie,
have
she be catching
camera here, camera
she
there,
be
camera
catching-
there, camera there.
I ain't gonna lie,
camera.
she be catching the kids doing shit.
That's different. Just have one.
At the
But
fridge,
they-
at the
that-
fridge for
that-
the middle of the night when
That just so happened to be, hey, I'm catching them doing other stuff. But that ain't what the camera's for. But anyway, child.
if you gotta do all that, you don't need to be with the person. I'm gonna be real.
And granted, I mean, it's good to have cameras to.
But that won't her.
But that wasn't her, for just outside people trying to, outside, maybe at the front door, but.
Then
She OD with it.
Then the other crib was smaller than this crib.
Smaller than maybe.
I'm like, damn, you got.
24 hours surveillance. I be like, golly.
You can't do shit in
do
this house.
nothing.
Is she just sitting there moving it around looking at him? I don't understand. Or is it automatic? Either way, whatever the hell this is a much better love story than Gino and Jasmine.
What if I fall over and nobody can see, or I can't get to anybody? There she is, right there, making sure I'm safe. There she is.
Dude, you're 32 years old. You're not an elderly person living in a retirement home. Are you planning on getting into a car accident in your house or something? I don't understand.
Don't you
And
live
plus,
with your
your
mom?
mom lives with you already. I know freak accidents can happen, but unless you have a medical condition or something, I feel like that's not the best reason to install a bunch of cameras.
You said what?
I said, does she live with him or he live with her? That's the difference.
They roommates. they share the bills 50-50. Man, you might as well be dating your mom. Then
Okay,
at this
that's
point.
weird. I don't think her.
It's that. So nothing else is weird. That they.
All
him
of
and-
it's weird.
in your
Right.
house so that your girlfriend across the world can see you. I will say though, surprisingly, so far it doesn't seem like jealousy is a big part of the reason why they did this. It certainly is possible that this is something that just works for them. I mean, everybody is different, but usually it would be an indication of something worse.
But she lives in the Philippines, and we've been dating for 7 years, but we never truly met each other in person.
In fact, I've never even seen her
sure you know
before.
who you
She's a
dating?
little shy. She's still working up the courage to video chat. I said, don't you worry for 1 second, honey. I will put a camera in every room. You can watch me for 7 years, and then we can move on to the next stage of our relationship.
So,
In
he
all
was
seriousness,
25.
if they've been together for 7 years, I bet a lot of this is because of COVID, and they just never stopped doing it. And luckily, they have video called. She's not catfishing him. That would be pretty dark if that was the case.
These are the blackout curtains that I use, so
Well, honestly, they were doing it before.
at 4 a.m., I say goodnight to her. I put these up, and I sleep until 3 or 4, and that's when Sheena wakes up, and then we start our day anew.
So yeah, this guy has
For
completely
what? Wait, he said he go to
His
sleep.
time, 3 or 4. His time. So he can. So
No,
they can
I'm
be
saying
able to,
3 or 4 what?
in the afternoon.
Oh.
No, in the morning.
And
In the morning, he put out his or in the afternoon.
well, I'm saying, what time did he say he go to sleep? Don't worry about it.
3 or 4.
No, he wakes up at 3 or 4. I said, what time he go to sleep?
was the case.
These are the blackout curtains that I use. So at 4 a.m., I say
At 4 a.m.
goodnight to her. I put these up,
Okay.
You said good night to her at
At
4
4
a.m.
a.m.
And I sleep until 3 or 4.
So
and that's
p.m. Okay.
Damn, 12 hours?
I guess so that they can.
Man, boy, what? So, when you work? When you go do your...
when Sheena wakes up, and then we start our day anew.
So yeah, this guy has completely adjusted his schedule to be on her time, and once again, whether or not this is healthy kind of depends on their relationship and how they handle it. But then again, it's really hard for me to imagine how introducing security cameras into a relationship can ever be a good idea, no matter who the couple is. Like, is this a two-way thing? Does he have cameras in her house too? Does he just sit and watch her as she sits there and watches him? Do they just sit there and watch each other and move the camera around? If the mom lives there too, she's just okay with this. There's no way the camera is on all the time. I'm sure it's only whenever they're gonna video call or something, right? This feels like the start of a horror movie. Like he's gonna come downstairs one day and the camera's gonna be installed on the other side of the room.
As you can see here, I have all my bears I've collected for Sheena. This is kind of like our own like little kids and everything right here.
These are their kids right here. This is what it's like to be a parent. All right, I've heard people say that about their pets, of course, but I don't know if I've ever heard a 32-year-old man say a pile of stuffed animals are his babies. I think that one in the bottom right is just a kissing emoji. That's his baby. Has this pile just been sitting in here for 7 years while he waits for her to arrive? Is this his room or the guest room? Is he taking up one of the rooms with these stuffed animals? Do we have another closet mom situation on our hands? Remember that guy whose mom lived in his closet and he had a bunch of guinea pigs running around the house, and then his girlfriend moved here and she saw the entire scene, and then she decided not to scootily poop with him for like 58 days? That was kind of weird, wasn't it?
And then if she wants more romance, hey Siri, start sexy mode.
Woo!
After 7 years, I finally got enough money.
Hell, that's honky talk. That he said starts. That motherfucker pulled up bluegrass, bluegrass music. Where you at in Kentucky?
Not sexy.
After 7 years,
still
I
ain't got
finally
rhythm.
got enough money so I can book a flight to go visit Sheena in the Philippines.
So I'm sure it's not hard to guess that if Forrest is going to the Philippines, his mother is going to want to go as well. He is only 32 years old after all. It's dangerous sending a 32-year-old little boy off to another country by himself. There's scary people out there, you know? It's going to be like this scene in Home Alone 2.
Oh, you could look at him and tell he don't go outside.
Babe.
That's why he...
Are you okay?
I'm just saying, look at him. He don't go outside. Because he too much on her time. So he sleeps. He could be outside getting his tan on. Get the color, man. Damn.
When Kevin wanders through Central Park, do you want to do that to your 32-year-old child? It's flat out irresponsible. That's like criminal negligence right there. You can't just let a baby hop on a plane. Unfortunately, that is exactly how some of the parents on this show see their children. That's how you end up with this right here. Look at this. Does anybody want this? No, you don't want that. Nobody wants this. It's disturbing. Seriously, it's unsettling. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. All right, I'll move on. Sorry.
The only thing is, I'm not going alone. Hey, Mom. How's it going?
We knew that.
All right. God, that thing is always staring at me everywhere I go. Hey, Sheena.
You know what I always wonder? If
she
you
talk
showed
back?
this scene to someone in like the 15th century, would they just have a heart attack on the spot? Even if you explain this scenario to somebody from 30 years ago, it would be incredibly bizarre. Now it's only kind of weird. I'm not even saying that's good or bad, by the way. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying this guy's got a security camera on his wall. There's really no way around that. It's there. I can see it. So now
Mama go to the bar, bring somebody home. They go come in. What we doing with all the cameras?
Well, hopefully she ain't got a camera in her room.
What you got? OnlyFans going on?
Child.
I didn't know you was a webcam girl.
That's crazy.
Oh, you a little freaky. She like, hold on, let me pop my dentures a little bit.
Okay.
his mom asks if he's looking forward to the trip, and then he
like
says
my
yes,
old
and
toy.
she's like, all right, well, we need to prepare.
she
We
look
got to
like a
go
lot
to
of
a
people.
shop now. She gets way too excited about
Teachers
this.
and
She was
all.
waiting for this like it's her big moment. This is literally our introduction to his mother on the show.
When he was 18, I discovered Forrest had gotten into our little stash that me and my husband had.
I love how he nods
I
along as if
order.
she's talking about an accomplishment that
What little stash she talking about?
Maybe her little...
Why you like you ain't a grown ass woman?
You don't know who's watching. I just want to be mindful.
if they ain't grown, they don't need to be watching.
And my husband had.
I love how he nods along as if she's talking about an accomplishment that she's proud of. He's like, yep, I did do that. That was me. I did that shit. I own it, and I'm proud of it. So I guess that happened when he was 18 and his mom found out. So instead, she brought him to the Scootily Poop shop. I don't know why they're so excited to talk about this stuff. Like, you know, there are certain things you don't have to bring up. You can keep them to yourself. They're just willingly admitting this information like it makes them cool. You know, nobody's prying this out of them.
I'm trying to put on a happy face for Forrest because I know they love each other, but I would have an issue with Forrest going if I wasn't going. Because I don't trust Sheena.
Here we go. See, she would have an issue with him going if she wasn't going. He's 32 years old. It's one thing if it's mutual, which luckily it does seem to be, but it sounds like she's saying even if he didn't want her to go, she would have to go anyway, or she would have an issue with it and try to stop him from going. It's certainly possible that she has a good reason to not trust his fiancé. I mean, we don't know enough about them yet, but at the same time, this doesn't seem to be looking like a very healthy mother-son dynamic here.
I'm not good at this stuff.
Where's the husband?
I got my mom here to help me out with that. So I've never really kissed a woman before besides my mother and my grandmother.
Dude, I'm not even trying to make fun of this guy. So
that's
far, I'm
crazy.
actually kind of rooting for him. I just think he overshares a little bit too much. It seems like his mother may have got him in the habit of oversharing everything because that's what she does all the time. It's one thing to say you've never kissed anyone before. It's an entirely different thing to say you've only kissed your mother and your grandmother. You don't have to say that part. At the same time, I admire this guy because he doesn't care what anybody thinks. He's just being himself, even if that means talking about kissing his grandmother. Anything could happen on 90 Day, but as of now, this guy seems like a relatively normal, wholesome guy who has a
You know what? Sometimes I do be thinking this, right? I don't think people be like born with any.
I don't want to get on that.
No, I'm just saying, like, but I do be feeling like sometimes environmental molds them into that mindset, and then they be like, just example, Gypsy Rose.
Yeah.
Nothing was wrong with her. Her mom, you know what I'm saying, was trying to mold her into thinking like. But technically, nothing is wrong with you, you know.
Yeah.
And
he do need to learn not to overshare, and then you just leave us with
environmental.
I've never kissed anyone but my mom and grandmother. Like, whoa. What
pause
do you mean?
that shit.
Like what?
Now, that's a pause.
Like on the cheek, right?
Well, Mama took him to get his own personal stash.
Cause you do have weird parents. I don't want to get on that.
You know, some parents will buy they kid a. Well, if he ain't never kissed no woman, he ain't never.
So what you buying him? What type of toy? What he
I'm surprised
get?
she ain't bought him a street lady yet. So, baby, you need to get you some. I'm gonna hook you up with somebody.
That's nasty.
Some parents do that though.
Potentially toxic, unhealthy relationship with his mother. Whereas I don't think the same thing can be said for Colt. I don't think there was ever a point where I thought he was wholesome. I mean, look at this. Look at that. You think that was wholesome? Was this ever wholesome?
I'm more drawn to this.
Yeah, I definitely think she would like this a lot more.
No,
your mama would. Yeah, that's for her old ass. And the woman that's helping you ain't no better, bro.
She's just doing her job.
Get you a young tenderoni and see what a young. Mama too old to be going lingerie shopping with you, bro.
He ain't got no friends. Well, I mean, I guess not.
No,
his mama is only friend, and
His
grandma
mama his best friend.
I guess, and grandma if she's still around and stuff.
Said I'm more drawn to this. I don't care what she thinks. Listen, Forrest, I gotta be honest. I don't trust her, okay? I don't like the way she turns that camera around. There's a bunch of attitude in the way she rotates that camera, and I'm sick of it. Why can't you wait until you're a little older to settle down? It's not right. You're not ready. You guys have only talked online for 7 years. I mean, are you sure you're ready to meet? That's kind of a big jump.
I'm not trying to sound like I'm harping about Sheena because I love Sheena. And I do want you to have a happy family. But gosh darn it, Forrest. There's something fishy going on with her parents.
So as of right now, it does sound like his mother is right to be worried about things. Maybe not necessarily Sheena, but her parents. According to Forrest, she had some money saved up for their future, but apparently her parents were on the bank account too, and they took most of it or all of it. I guess she didn't tell Forrest about this until way later on, so now his mother thinks that she's not trustworthy. And that brings us to the end of the first episode. This season seems promising so far. There's a lot to discuss just with...
Man,
I want to know how the trip went, so I'm gonna need a follow up.
Yeah, I don't need nothing else.
And do she plan to move here? Because I know you're not moving there because mama ain't gonna let you.
Because there's already too many people on this one roof.
So does she ever plan to move here or what? I need to follow up because I'm nosy.
Y'all spam us up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar.